kind of a review, an informational session, and a makeup look, all on the Advanced Mineral Makeup line. So this brand, if you haven't heard of it, is the US based, so it's in the States. It is used on TV shows like NCIS, Grey's Anatomy. So the founder of this makeup brand is Annie Mayo. I had the pleasure of meeting her when I did a class that she was doing in Canada. I went to the class, and that's where I got this entire line that I'm using for my makeup applications that I do for clients. I really fell in love with it. Like, seeing it in person and maybe seeing it on the internet are two different things. They can be two different things, but I really did find that this brand was amazing in person, which is what you want. You want your makeup to look just as good as it does on camera in person, and I find that this brand actually really did it. So it's Advanced Mineral Makeup Camera Ready. This brand of makeup is 100% vegan. It's also not tested on animals, and it is gluten-free. So with the world right now and how everything's coming around in full circle, gluten-free, vegan, animal tested, maybe 20 years ago, wouldn't have mattered. No one would have thought of it. Nobody really put much interest into it and making sure that their products were not tested on animals. Some still do, unfortunately. And gluten-free, this is something that 20 years ago was not a huge phenomenon. People did not know about gluten. They didn't hear anything, like they didn't have all these allergies to it, just like peanut butter. So this is really, in my opinion, very advanced, because it has looked at all those key factors that over the last 20 years in our makeup has become a huge issue for some people. And not issue, I wouldn't even say issue, it's just become something that it's going to be the consumer's interest, if I could say it that way. People want things that are not tested on animals. Of course, who would not? People want things now that are 100% vegan. Like, if it's good and it doesn't have any of the crap built up in it, these are what people are coming together to make these type of brands. So we have these lovely options. So I really enjoyed the class. I had learned a lot. I got to see her do some makeup on some people, some of the girls in our class for it, and we just had a blast. Like, I really did appreciate her spending time to come down to Canada and talk about it and show and give examples. And I also appreciate the college and my professors and everything who let me know that she was coming and opened my eyes up to a different brand of makeup that I now use for my makeup applications with clients. So when I went to the class, I picked up, how many do I have? I have 5. So these are covering, I don't know how I'm going to hold this up. I have 5 liquid foundations. These are covering the vast majorities of the skin tones that I personally get as my clients. So I have 5 shades to choose from, and like, it's amazing how versatile these shades are, because I'll get into it when I start going through how the simplicity of this brand is. The liquid foundation is transfer proof. That means it's not going to transfer onto your clothing when you go and you lift your shirt up, or you go and you hug somebody and you don't want it transferring onto their clothes. It's also fade resistant, so throughout the day you're not going to find that it's sweated off, that it's lost its luminosity, it's faded from the face. It stays like this all day. It has antioxidants, vitamins A and E, rosemary and aloe juice to help heal the skin. So these are good things that you want to put on your skin daily. It's going to help the appearance of the skin as you keep using it. So the brand in total has 7 shades for the liquid foundation. They have Creme Puff, Creme Brulee, Ginger Snap, Parline, French Toast, Caramel, and Toffee. The only shade that I am missing for 5, I think I don't have Caramel. No, I do have Caramel. I don't have Toffee, and I don't have Parline. That's the only shade that the 2 shades that I did not include in my kit, just because I found that I can make it work for my own personal uses with the 5 shades that I did pick out. The liquid foundation also doesn't have any dyes, perfumes, binders like talc or mineral oil, and it's paraben free. Again, this is things that is advancing. Give it another 6-7 years and you're probably going to find that a lot of foundations, if they haven't started already, are going to be doing this to their makeup lines and taking out all of the fillers and all the crap that you don't want in your skin. They're going to be doing that, but this brand remarkably has done it right now in 2015, and it's great. It's ideal for sensitive skin as well as people who have rosacea and acne or broken capillaries. As you can see, or as you will see, when I do this, I have broken capillaries in my cheek, a lot of like red undertone pigment, and right now on this camera you cannot see that at all because it has covered any of my skin imperfections that are slightly red and discoloration. It has completely blurred them out so you cannot see them. A loose mineral foundation, which is a powder. I have it in 3 shades that I bought. I bought it in Angelina, Eva, and Taylor. If these names sound familiar, I will be getting to the color spectrum of this, but yes, it is the names that you were thinking of. So these also have a natural sunscreen and UVB and UVA sun protection in them. It is kind of a concealer and an SPF all in one, so you can honestly probably just use this on its own without going through the concealer steps and everything. It will give you a nice coverage. It has antioxidants A and E in it to fight free radical damage, and it's anti-inflammatory to calm rosacea or acne-prone skin. So the 3 colors, these are the 3 colors in the line, period. I bought all 3 of them. So those are the only powders that they have as of right now, but I feel like she's going to grow her line and do great things with it, so she may introduce more colors as this line gets out there. For the concealer, I bought 2 shades. I have beige cream and golden cream. I did not buy mocha cream because in my kit personally I do not need it, but those are the 3 shades. I can even show you in the picture here. Those are the 3 shades of concealer that are available, and they are so versatile, but those 3 shades, same with all the foundations, will work for any skin type. It is so blendable and natural finish that it will work for like any skin type if you stick to if you stick to the simplicity of the color chart. Now look at those lovely ladies. They have Eva, Halle, Taylor Swift, and Angelina. She's broken it down to make this so simple anybody could figure out their skin type. It's not a guessing game of, I don't know, I'm kind of this color, I'm kind of that color, and then you end up having a huge line on the bottom because you color. She has broken it down into 4 skin categories. If you're light skin tone, you would fall under Taylor. That would be me right now because I am super pale. I have fallen under Taylor Swift. So my colors for mineral foundation would be Creme Puff and Creme Brulee. Pressed powder would be Taylor. My loose powder would be Taylor. And my perfecting concealer would be Beige Cream. So as you can see, she's broken it down so you have everything that you need if you are light skin toned. Moving over to Angelina, if you are medium light to medium skin tones, you would be categorized under Angelina. You would have the shades Ginger Snap and Parling in mineral foundation. Pressed powder and loose foundation, you would be the shade Angelina. Perfecting concealer, you would be Beige Cream. Same goes for light skin tones, so they kind of work versatile. So you need 1 concealer. If you are the shade light, light medium to medium, you need 1 concealer. It's so simple and broken down and versatile. I love it. And then if you are medium to medium dark skin tones, you fall under the category of Eva Longoria. The shade French Toast or Caramel in the liquid mineral foundation. In the pressed powder compact or mineral loose foundation, you would be the shade Eva, and Golden Cream is your shade for concealer. Now if you're in the dark skin tones, you would be a Halle Berry. Hallelujah! Mineral foundation, you would be the shade Toffee. Powdered compact and loose foundation, you are the shade Halle. Oh, I'm sorry, loose foundation. She doesn't have a Halle dark skin tone for this, but you can use the versatile Eva, which is going to give you the same coverage in the powdered foundation. And the perfecting concealer is Mocha Cream. So it doesn't get any simpler than that. If you ever have a doubt of what skin category you fall under, you see their magazines, you see their face almost every day somewhere, TV, movies, music videos. She has broken it down so you can figure it out, and it's so versatile. Vegan. And I didn't buy any of the mineral eyeshadows in this look. I just used some e.l.f. eyeshadows that were mineral to keep in with the mineral look. But if you wanted, you can also do day to night palettes, and she has all the colors listed there. I will be linking the website advancedmineralmakeup.com in the description box, so if you want to check out any of these products, you can definitely do so on the website there, and I highly suggest to take a look at it. And then for lip gloss, I bought two. I have the shade Laura and the shade Chris. There is also a soft pink called Josephine, and there is a coral brown called Nancy. And I got the light peach tone is Chrissy, and the pink tone is Laura. So it's also, it has lavender and sweet almond oil that adds in moisturizer to the lip gloss, and I'm just loving this color. So as I said before, this brand is used on NCIS, was used on Grey's Anatomy by their lead makeup artist. They chose to go with this brand just because it is the HD makeup that you want when you have a camera in your face and you're filming out a scene and you want it to last all day because you're rehearsing your lines over and over and over again without having to do a million touch-ups throughout the day when they were filming. They probably found this was the most easiest and best appearance makeup for those shows. So if you even want to see a little bit more of it kind of in coverage, I'm sure everyone's watched Grey's Anatomy or something at some point. Just keep an eye on their makeup because that is what they are wearing in the show. So yeah, that's about all that I have to say. I was really intrigued in the class, and I really thank my college, my professors, and Annie Mayo herself for coming down and introducing this to Canada. So I will link the website if you wanted to look into any of these products.